sorry. I don't know what I did. I touched something. Do you guys find me again? Yes, come on back. Come on back, people. Okay, I need to say again, okay? So today we're gonna make Mapo Tofu. Okay, the Mapo Tofu, I don't even need to put special translation for that because I think most Americans know about this dish. And it's a very popular dish in the US. And it's actually very simple to make, okay? Today I have two guests, my twins. They're gonna tell you how they think about the dish. And the truth is they've never had this dish before because it's kind of spicy, right? So we'll see how it goes because my son, the good thing about him is he doesn't lie. So we'll see, okay? Now, let's say hi to everybody.
Hi. Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Lyra Lynn.
All right.
That's my last name. My name is Arrow.
Okay, what are you guys doing here?
We are going to taste and eat the spicy tofu.
And then you're going to tell everybody what you think about the dish, okay?
Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Pretty to your eyes. Yummy in your tummy.
All right.
Yeah. Yummy in my
All right. Let's take a look at the ingredients first. Okay, so here we have Sichuan peppercorn. That's one of the key ingredients of the this dish because it's the numbing sensation, that special spice that you need. Okay, and ginger, green onions. You need to separate the white part, finely chopped. You need to separate the white part and the green part. And then we have a lot of garlic, and we have pork, ground pork. You do not need to marinate it, and cornstarch, and of course tofu. Okay. So about the tofu, I have something to say. Give this to my husband. Okay.
Carefully. Okay.
All right. Did I do it right? Do it okay? All right.
Now you're okay.
Okay. All right. So tofu, because we chose the soft tofu, right? So I actually did submerge the whole tofu into the salted water. In this water, you just kind of make sure the tofu can submerge under the water. And maybe put 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of salt in there. It doesn't matter, okay? And that for maybe 10 minutes, okay? And that will help the tofu hold its shape better so it doesn't crumble apart in the pot, okay? All right, so I took the tofu out and I want to show you how big of a chunk that I chop it. So basically, so the tofu looks like this, right? I chop it and then this is the one of the peas, and I do 2 more cuts, and then a square. Why do I do this? Because if you do a bigger chunk, then it will take longer for the flavor to go in, right? And if you make it too small, then the dish will crumble inside and won't look good, right? So this is important. All right. Now the pork. The ground pork, I did put a little oil in there and then kind of stir it, mix it, because that will help it to break down easily, more pretty in the pot. Okay, now we turn on the heat. Are we ready?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, yes. Make sure you don't have too much fun, okay? Yeah. Pay attention. Oil, that's right, Didi. Good job. I still forgot something. Oh my God. Oh, I need to eat ginkgo like. I need to do.
Would you forget something?
Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm sorry. That's mommy. Typical. Okay, so right now this part is important. Okay, when the oil is still cold, put the Sichuan peppercorn in there. Okay, to kind of flavor this oil. All right, you want to make sure. Because this can burn really fast, so you want to make sure you take a close watch of it. Stir. Just medium-high or medium is fine. Especially if this is the first time you're flavoring your oil with the Sichuan peppercorn. You want to keep the heat lower because they burn easily. All right. Does this sound like popcorn?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Give it a little time. Be patient. If you do this well, Because some people put the peppercorn powder in the end. You can do that too if you really like this spice. But I like it this way because you think about it, you infuse the oil with the Sichuan peppercorn. So the whole dish, when you saute it, it just kind of, the whole flavor, it's not just kind of sprinkled powder on top of it. It's kind of like sucked into every, like into the bones, you know, into the marrow, right? So the whole, it's got the whole spirit, right? So I like it that way. All right, now I'm gonna take this one out. When you're taking this out, you can turn off the heat because it takes a little time and you don't want to burn it and then ruin the dish. So turn the heat off, take the peppercorn out. This smells freaking good.
Let me smell it.
You want to smell it?
Sure.
All right.
Do you want to smell it?
This girl, I'm telling you, she is so good at tasting and smelling and stuff. Because there's one time I was like sauteing some kind of veggie, and we usually just use the cheap Chinese rice wine. And then one day I used the right one, the more expensive Chinese rice wine. And it's actually the right one that you should use, but you know, I've been cheap for our daily life. We're Chinese, what do you think? Anyways, and she tasted it and she goes, "Oh, mommy, I think today you did it right." I was like, "Okay, girl, geez, pressure's on." All right, smell it. Do you like it? 像羊排呀. Oh, okay. Now we turn the heat back on. All right, let's go back to business.
Yeah.
All right, what you need to do, put in ginger. I'm telling you, once you put in ginger, garlic, all the garlic, you need a lot of garlic, and the green onion, the white part, okay? This whole house is gonna smell like heaven already. These two ingredients, every time when you saute them together, it smells so good. Oh, do you smell it?
Yeah.
For this dish, many people make it. Many people knows how to do it. But people, most of the time, they know they need ginger, green onion, and garlic, but they don't know how much, okay? You need a lot of it. Don't be stingy, okay? Don't be like a Chinese. Be generously, okay? Okay, so once the fragrance is out, put in the ground pork. You don't want too much because this, after all, this is still a tofu dish, right? Okay, so this is about 1/3 of a pound. You can do a 1/4 pound. Okay, with the normal, you know, the store-bought 1 box of soft tofu. Okay, I'm just gonna cook it, break it down.
It looks yummy and smells yummy. It looks yummy and smells yummy.
I gave them candy earlier, and I told them if they did good, they're gonna have more candy. Terrible mom, thank you. All right, you wanna make sure they're fully cooked, okay? Break it down. See how easy it is for me to break it down because I stir in some oil. Doesn't matter how much, it's just a little bit, and you stir it inside the mix with the pork. Helps a lot. All right. Right. You want to make sure you break it apart now because when the tofu comes in, it's soft. So you want to do minimum, even though we already submerged that in the salt water, you still want to do minimum stirring, okay? Or poking. All right, I think it's almost ready. And now what we do is this hot bean sauce. This thing, you can buy it at most of the Asian grocery store nowadays. Okay, 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons, depends on how spicy you want it to be. Okay, ooh, look at that. Now, we need a little bit of soy sauce. I have 2 tablespoons here, but I think I will need only 1. I will need the whole thing. It smells really good. Okay, keep in mind we still have the green parts for garnish later. I'm going to put this in. And now we put water. Okay. Gently move it around. Okay, what you need to do right now is, oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Because you know the spice. It's the peppercorn. How come you guys didn't need to sneeze? You guys are good. Okay, taste it. Oh, pretty good. So I'm gonna put a little bit more salt, just tiny little bit. I don't even think it's necessary. But we're gonna do that because tofu will release more water later. That's why I'm putting a little bit more salt. Okay, now it's the time to turn the heat to, because it's already high, boiling. Turn it to medium. Cover it for about 3 minutes because the tofu we cut it into pretty decent size. So about 3 minutes or so, you will be able to finish up this dish. Okay, but now let me do a shout out to my mom first, because when I first do this live cooking thing, I showed the video to my mom, and like so excited to see what she says about the whole thing, because my mom is the one who taught me how to cook and all that, right? But keep in mind, people who know me knows my mom is a super tiger mom. He's the tiger mom of the tiger mom. Okay, even tiger mom's afraid of my mom. And I'm serious. Ask my daughter, right? Popo, is she a tiger mom? Like super duper? Right? Alright.
I told my friends.
You told my friends. Don't tell Popo that. But anyway, so I was like, but of course, she's so important to me. I'm really close with her. So whatever she has, to tell me is important. So I'm looking forward to the comments, right? Guess what? My mom was like, oh my god, I'm not sharing this video to my friends. I was like, why? Because she said, well, you know what? You look like a sloppy cook. It's like I didn't raise you well or teach you well. I'm like, what do you mean I'm a sloppy cook? I'm not a sloppy cook. She goes, so when I first watched the video, I thought that you're just putting all your utensils or spatula on the, when you're done, you just put it on the countertop. You didn't even have anything to, like the, what's that called? Spatula holder or whatever. I was like, I do have it. And she goes, yes, I paid a second attention. I watched it again because I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, the daughter I taught, I raised. Hey, no, thank you. Not yet. She's like, the daughter I raised was a sloppy cook. It's embarrassing. So she went back to look at the video, watch the video, and she's like, oh, so you do have something to hold these spatula. So for the record, I'm not a sloppy cook, okay? I have something here. But she said, well, the color is black, so it's too close to the countertop, the color. So she said, well, people cannot tell. People are just going to think that you're a sloppy cook. So who's gonna go back and watch it again? So you got to change it to a white plate or a white holder, whatever that is. And I'm like, no, I don't have time. I have twins, you know that. So I don't have time to buy. So now I just put a white paper towel on top of it so you guys can see I'm not a sloppy cook. I'm not a sloppy cook. Okay, mommy? Mommy? Right? Tell Popo we got something. Alright. So now this thing is about to be ready. Alright, I'm going to put this lid away. Alright. And now is the time we're going to put most of the green onion in. Okay, but I'm still going to leave a tiny little bit later for garnish again. So it's because we need it to be yummy to the tummy gut. Pretty to the... Oh, excuse me, say that again. Close up, close up. And mommy's eyes was?
Are already actually pretty.
If you say so. Anyways, alright, I'm going to taste it again. Oh, this is so good. Alright, so now we're going to starch it, okay? Thicken the sauce. This needs to be pretty thickened, so, okay. So this is about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, okay, with some water, about 1 tablespoon or 1.5 tablespoon. Water mixed with finger, because cornstarch sits on the bottom easily. So you really don't have time to get a utensil to mix it and then come back. So it's not because I'm a sloppy cook. I'm not a sloppy cook. I'm not. All right. Here. Okay, we put it in. And every time you start, you want to hurry up and stir it so it doesn't, it won't form a chunk in your sauce. And remember, always wait for it to thicken. Give it a little time before you know if this is the consistency that you like. Alright, I need a little more. Again, right away, gently stir it so it doesn't form a chunk. Alright, I'm gonna use up most of it. Alright, we're almost done here. Okay, this is done. Here. I feel the need now to actually do every video and hashtag not a sloppy cook. Oh, I forgot. Because I'm cooking this for the kids, so I did not put in extra spicy oil, chili oil. But if you like it really spicy, you can, in the end, put in some chili oil to make it even more spicy for yourself, okay? Alright. And that one is actually, I bought it at Din Tai Fung. It's their chili oil. So if you have Din Tai Fung in town, go get the chili oil. It's really good. Alright, so remember we still have a little bit of green onion left. The green part. Come on. That's our, oops, not sloppy cook. Mapo Tofu, ready! Alright, now the kiddo needs to taste it. You guys have to taste it. Didi, you want to try tofu? Pretty spicy. Yeah, I'm gonna poo it. Oh, bless you. Come on. It's hot? Do you like it? Do you like it?
Water.
Do you like it, Didi? You have to tell them. Is it good? Okay, thumbs up or thumbs down? Oh, thumbs up! Good job! Do you need water? Is it too spicy for you or it's okay? It's okay? Alright, kids approve. This is their first time trying Mapo Tofu. And you say it's what?
Awesome.
Thumbs up!